Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my Friday whoops, and I have one womp. And I haven't had a womp in a while, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this womp, but I'm just not having it. First product that I've absolutely been loving is this Tarte blush palette. Now this is called the Color Wheel, and this is part of their holiday collection. You guys, if you have never had a Tarte blush or you're someone that really wants to build your collection, this is the way to go. Not the individual ones in my personal opinion, just because look at this baby. You got all the blushes you need. I know a lot of people are beauty junkies that watch my channel, so I'm sure a lot of you don't really necessarily go through a lot of your blushes. I know I don't, but I find that this is the best way to have so many different colors from Tarte. I think this is probably one of their best palettes. I always say I get the Tarte holiday palette. That's what I always say. But I love how they've been doing the little disc now with the little circles, because usually they have like the long rectangle. Let me show you. A lot of their palettes are usually like this in this shape, but honestly, I like this because look how many you're getting. In this palette, there's actually two highlights, and I'm wearing one of them today, and I think that's great to have the blushes and highlights in here. It's perfection. So you are getting 8 different blushes and 2 highlights, and even though the colors may seem light maybe on camera, I don't know if they do, but they are much more pigmented than what you would think. I absolutely love this palette. This is a steal. Get on this before it sells out, because this is one of those items that you will have blush for years. Now I've talked about this before, but I am absolutely obsessed with this foundation, way over my high-end ones, and this is the Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal. I know, I've talked about it before. I was telling you guys how it was out. You guys know what bottle number this is? Number 2, which is almost done. I never go through a foundation that quick, and it's not because I'm using a ton of product. It just looks so beautiful. Today I'm wearing the foundation. It's my fave. I set it with, what did I set it with? You guys reminded me that I needed to grab another product. Today I set it with my Tarte BB. Again, let me mention this one more time. This shit, it is so bomb. You need this powder foundation. I'll get back to this in a second. Back to the foundation. This foundation lasts all day. It gives me a really nice glow. I have an oily T-zone. Obviously, naturally, I have to blot. That's just what happens when you're oily. Nothing that's new. Just make sure to prep and prime your face properly. This looks beautiful on the skin. I love it. I highly recommend it. I find that the coverage goes to a medium. It's definitely not a full, but it feels so light. I love the way it makes my skin look. It just looks so natural and not so caked, but still giving me a more flawless appearance. And it's kind of frustrating me that I love this so much, because honestly, I don't want to use anything else except this, and I'm ignoring all my other stuff. I'm repurchasing this when I have other products I can be using up, and that's how obsessed I am. I don't know what it is. Comment down below if you guys have been using this stuff. I'm in this shade Sun Beige. It is so good. Now, this is what I needed to get to. Now, I was raving about the Tarte BB, and then the next following week, I started raving about the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and then someone brought up a good comment. It didn't even hit me to really make a comparison, but they're like, wait, but I thought you liked the Tarte one. Which one do you like more? Oh my gosh, both of these. So these are a little bit different, but these are hands down my favorite powders all week long. I'm about to hit pan on this Tarte one. I've had it for about 3 weeks. Again, another product that I've never really fully used right away because I have other powders. This is called the Creamy Powder Foundation, just so I tell you ahead of time. I am in the shade medium tan honey. I am getting way too excited today. You know why I'm excited, you guys? Let me just tell you really quick so I can just bring it down a couple notches. Glenn and I are moving, and I'm really excited because we're in the running for this house, and this other couple was too. And we got it. You know, it's like one of those things where you're like, shoot, we really want the house. One of the main reasons, so I can be really close to my mom, and now I'm going to be really close, and I'm just so excited. You have no idea. If you guys know, if you don't know, now you know. My mom is my number one. She is my world. She will always be my number one. She's everything to me. So I take care of her. I do all her errands for her. I get her groceries for her, take her to take her to the drugstore, take her to her doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm just so excited. Me and Glenn are going to have a fresh start in a new house, and I'm just ecstatic. And I'm ecstatic that he's also going to be close to his family and really close to his brother and sister and his aunt and everybody else. So it's like a win-win, and we're so excited. Also, the dogs were kind of like, wasn't pet friendly, but we're in. We are in, and I'm so happy. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So going back to the powders, he's home. Oh my gosh, I did not finish cooking dinner. Okay, really quick, going back to the powders. I am in medium tan honey in the creamy powder foundation. This stuff is bomb. I currently set my face the Pro Glow and it's about to hit pan. You can't tell, but I can see the indentation of the bottom of the pan. This is great on its own, but it can be built up to full coverage and it looks so nice. It's a really creamy powder as well. Now, with the Bare Pro, this also, I'm in the shade Toffee because last time I said a different shade, I had to up it up a bit. I'm in the shade Toffee and this matches me perfectly. You can wear it alone. It is great for touch-ups as well because it doesn't really look cakey. This one you want to be a little bit careful with, but this one looks absolutely perfect for that. But also, it doesn't really necessarily go to a full coverage, so if you're someone that wants like a medium to almost full coverage, you can do it, but it's basically like a medium coverage, but it looks flawless on the skin and it looks like you're not wearing anything. That's why I really like it. I think that's why they call it the Bare Pro. It's very natural looking on the face. Like I said, this one, if you keep piling and piling, it's not the best because it can tend to look cakey if you put a ton. I haven't had that issue so far though. I find that they both look excellent and I recommend both of them. Honestly, you can't go wrong. The packaging is pretty sick on this one, but I like both like equal. Okay, so next up, you guys know I'm all about black wing liner. I talk about eyeliners all the time. One of my favorites is the Rimmel from the drugstore, but one of my favorite high-end ones for gel-wise is the Tarte Tarteist. Tarte has been killing it. I don't know, all of their products have just been so on point lately, and it's probably one of my favorite high-end brands right now, if I had to pick right now. But the Tarteist, if you haven't tried this out, this is just basically a black gel liner that comes out of the tube. Here, let me show you. So that's what it looks like, and as you can see, there's the gel that just squeezes out. You just take your regular brush and you just dip it in and you are good to go. It is super black, as you can see. I never have to hold my eye taut when I use this. The reason why this is very small is because this is part of their holiday collection, which I highly recommend to get. There's a brush that comes with it. It's not the best. That's just usually what happens, but it comes also with a bronze one, which is so pretty. Let me squeeze a little bit out for you. I'm gonna do a swatch so you can see like the color of it, but look at that. That is so stunning, especially if you want just more of like an accent or something that's really nice and soft. I think this looks perfect, especially if you're someone that's not into a black liner. Or if you are, it comes in a set and I love this. This is one of my favorite ones. Started using it again because my other one was completely done. I used it up. Highly recommend the holiday set so you can try this out. A little goes a long way. You're probably gonna get about, I was using it today, I would probably say like about 30 uses out of this, out of each one. So that's a lot. So it's like a month's supply for each little tube. It comes with a brush. Highly recommend this eyeliner. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna cut someone right there. Next up is, I'm gonna show you my lip combination. My favorite combination for my lips, which I forgot that I completely love this combination and I've never talked about it ever. It's the Pink Tree lip liner from MAC and it's kind of like a pro because it's super creamy. This does run out. I've had to repurchase this already. This is my second one. It is a dream though lip liner. Like, look at that. I love it. It's like a rosy pink. That's really nice and deep here. Let me kind of like shade in my lips so you can kind of see. I don't know. It's a beautiful shade. And what I love to put on top is Pure Hollywood from Anastasia, just right in the center, and then I just kind of pat it out. And what I like about this lip liner is it's not their regular one because I usually don't use lip liners because I don't like to sharpen them and I don't have time for lip liners, honestly, but I like this one because it's a mechanical one, so it scrolls up right there, see? So it's really easy and nice and convenient. But what I love is that it glides on really nicely. But I love adding on Pure Hollywood from Anastasia. I always have to add this on top of a lip liner. I cannot wear this alone, but I just like the way it makes the lips look like very sexy, pouty, and I don't know, I'm really into it. My favorite drugstore mascara of the moment is the Voluminous. I went back to this one. This is the Carbon Black one and waterproof. I'm currently wearing it on my bottom lash line. This is definitely waterproof. When I go to my training sessions, I never have any smudging or flakiness. So if you're someone that just wants a little oomph when you go work out, or you know you're gonna end up working out at the end of the day and you need a waterproof mascara, this is really great. But if you do not like wet formulas, you will not like this. If you are a fan of wet formulas, you definitely will. It lengthens as well. It makes my lashes not clumpy like when I do a third coat. But I highly recommend this mascara if you are in the market to find one and if you want to find a drugstore one. Okay, so now that is it for the beauty stuff, and now I'm gonna show you two different fashion items that I absolutely have been loving. Now, the first one is I posted a picture on Instagram, and I'm trying to do more outfits of the days, especially when I'm out and about. I'm really making an effort. I've already posted a lot, and I wanna say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the sweet comments. Obviously, I'm more on the curvier side, so I know I inspire a lot of you, and some of you like to see the way I dress, so you can get some sort of idea, inspiration of how to like style clothes or what fits well with your body type. So I absolutely love this dress so much. It is in stock right now, which is why I want to talk about it, because I find that Forever 21 is just so ridiculous when it comes to clothing. I feel like I place an order, 3 weeks later, it's gone. I'm like, how can I mention things? It's like I have to mention them ASAP, but this is still online. So now this is from their Forever 21 Plus section, and I am a 0X. Honestly, can someone explain what a 0X is? Because it's not like 1X, 2X, because they have that after. I'm a 0X. This will fit you if you're a size 12 to 14 in dress, and it is great, especially if you're tall like moi, because I am 5'9". I fit in a large in the Forever 21 dresses, but they are so short. They stop right on my butt cheek, or sometimes right in the middle of my butt cheeks, and it's not cute. But it's very frustrating because, you know, I just can't fit those dresses most of the time because they're way too short. But this one is an excellent one. This is a black dress that's excellent for all occasions. It cinches at the waist, which is a must for me. I love fit and flare. If I'm going to dress myself, fit and flare looks really great, especially if you have wide hips, which is what I have. And it looks really good because it really brings in your waist. I have a smaller waist and then it goes out. So it really just shows more shape so it doesn't look like I'm floating. I don't like any shift dresses or pieces that are just straight, because then I just look like a floating body and bigger than what I am. And even if I was bigger, whatever, I think it looks beautiful to show the shape of your body. So instead of just kind of hiding it or letting it float, show those curves. So I like this because in the back, it's open. So I just wear like a black bra and it just kind of shows. You could wear like a cage bra on top of it, and in the front, the way that it ties is it just has these little ties right here, and you just go like this and you'll make a little bow. And I like the little accents just because there are little metal little accents at the end. And then I'll post my Instagram picture right here just so you can see what it looks like, because even though I'm showing it right now, I'm sure it might be pretty hard since I'm not wearing it. But that's the back, this is the front, and then with the shoulder, it has like a cold shoulder. So what that means is your shoulder's popping out, which I absolutely love this style. I'm obsessed with choker tops and cold shoulder tops and stuff like that. But it pops out your shoulder right here, lays on your shoulder, and then it goes down your arm. And I like how there's like this a little elastic, so it's not loose. It gives a little bit of like a dome shape around the arm. And I just love it. I think it's just long enough. It's really thick, really nice and lined. The quality is really good because I'm a BB dress lover. And yeah, I love BB, but a lot of the time, some of their dresses are just so expensive after a while. It's like, I don't really want to pay that. But if you can get a dress that's really good quality from Forever 21 for way less than what a BB dress is, and that's excellent, because I think this is only $29. This dress in BB, I honestly can see it being inside the store, and it would be $139. They're usually like $119, $129, and $139 around there, or $149. That's usually like their price range for the thicker dresses, but this is absolutely stunning. Now, good thing is, I just made an order yesterday because they have this in a burgundy shade and a dusty rose. So I'm going to link it down below. You guys need this dress. It is absolutely stunning on. I always get a ton of compliments on it, and it's in stock. you need it. It's the holidays, and I think it's a perfect holiday dress, but at the same time, it's one of those dresses where you can just wear sandals and make it into like a daytime dress. So it's something you can wear for the day and then dress it up for night. And I love those types of dresses. That's probably like my favorite. I don't know, because I find like I'm getting more use out of it, and especially if I like the way it fits on my body and it feels comfortable and I feel confident, then that's definitely a plus. Which is why I order in the 2 other colors, because when they have good quality dresses like that at Forever 21, you just gotta grab them. Like, grab them. So then for my last fashion favorite is going to be a luxury item. I know some people get a little bit like, on these items. Not really sure why. It's just an item. I don't know. I know a lot of people like to hear about these items, but this is my Eva purse from Louis Vuitton, and I am obsessed. I've had this for about 2 years now, and I'm someone where when I buy a luxury bag, I'm only gonna buy something that I'm gonna wear the crap out of, because it is an investment. So this bag does retail for $7.75, but of course it just depends on your state and tax and all of that in the end. But I find that this is more on the affordable side for Louis Vuitton, and something that is a staple and can be a staple in your wardrobe, because I use this for nighttime and also for daytime. I use it all of the time, and it fits a lot of stuff. You can fit your iPhone Plus in here as well. Like I said, I've had it for 2 years. It's pretty dirty. It has a lot of wear and tear because I'm kind of rough on my bags. It has the Louis Vuitton little, I don't know, metal thing, right? I don't know what you call it, you guys. I don't know all the official stuff, but it is scratched because it has been 2 years. And I do damage to these purses. I like grab them, I'm rough, like, and that's why I like it, because it stayed so nice. I use this during the daytime, also the nighttime. This can be a crossbody, and it lays really nice. I'm 5'9", and it lays like right at my hip, like perfectly, which is really hard for me to find. Another thing is you can just wear on the shoulder. They do sell adjustable straps, just so you know. So if you are on the shorter side, then they always have that option. Another great thing about this is that since this comes out off, I'll show you. Since that can come off, you can have it as an evening bag, and you can also put it underneath your shoulder, like if you wanted just to hold it right there, or you can just hold it just like this. And another great thing about it is, which is why I bought this bag, because I'm all about getting a lot of bang for my buck when it comes to a lot of these items. You unhook this, hook this on here, and it becomes a wristlet. So it's almost like you're getting like 5 bags in one, and I think this is such a steal. So you can have it for nighttime as like this. And say that you didn't want to have like the little chain hanging, what you can actually do is just unhook this chain, put it underneath the zipper, so it just goes underneath right there, and then you'll just have the chain inside. Just zip it up, and you have it more like as a clutch, and you don't have that chain hanging. I'm telling you, there are 5 million ways to wear this purse, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it if you're someone that's been looking to find like a small bag, and it is definitely an investment, trust me, but this can be used so many different ways. It's one of my favorite pieces, and I'm obsessed with it. I don't think a lot of people talk about this one. I feel a lot of people talk about the favorite or favorite, the favorite, I think it's called. That one has a magnetic closure. I'm just someone where I feel safe with a zipper. It's just, I don't know. I prefer a zipper just because I get scared with magnetic closures, because I know I might have too much in there and it's gonna open, stuff is gonna fall out, yada. But this bag is absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I know some people don't get interested in those items, but I've never ever shown an item like that on my channel ever before, and I figured, hey, why not? And now for my big womp, and it is this palette right here. I just hauled this, you guys. Honestly, it is not wowing me. I've tried using it, and yeah, the shades are great. They're warm. I love those. I'm a neutral chick, but at the same time, I don't find anything special about this palette. I don't want to discredit Mario because he is an awesome artist. I just wish that there were maybe just like 3 pizzazz shades in there at least, and then keep them warm. Obviously, he was going for a more neutral, safe palette, which I think is also a great idea, because if that's what he wanted, that's what he wanted. But for everybody who's like saying you need this, you need this, you need this, it's not really unique if you already have several other palettes. I don't know. I just find that it's just not that great, and I don't want to be negative on it, but that's just my personal opinion, and I don't like to kick at you guys, you know, so don't trip, chocolate chip. But it's just not one of my faves for something that's like so hyped up. That's what I mean. I feel like this palette is so hyped up, and it's not like, you know, the Supreme palette, but it is a good one. I will say that. It's a good palette. The colors blend beautifully. They are pigmented, but if you really, really need it, you don't if you already have other palettes. But if you're in the realm to get a neutral palette, go ahead and snag it. My personal experience with this is that I am buying this because I like makeup and I like collecting these palettes, and I know I will use this, but for the people who are just kind of like, oh, I don't like to have a million palettes, I don't know if you really need this. And that is it for my Friday whoops and womps. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know if you guys want me to start incorporating more fashion items. I really want to do a clothing haul from Forever 21, and I also want to do obviously a try on, but I want to do a try on with also gym clothing, like my favorite sports bras to like keep my da-dun-da-duns in and stuff like that, and leggings that just feel good and comfortable and suck you in all those right places and make you feel like nice and, I don't know, like snug, so that you feel comfortable when you're working out. They still give support to your legs. I don't know, stuff like that. So let me know if that interests you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Also, be positive, be happy. Life is beautiful and you're alive today. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah!